Okay. So as well as how to calculate by using equations, what is it, how to determine the sales IFO, right? And as well as EBIT, okay, atau OFC, and to draw or construct the cumulative cash flow, okay. So from the tutorial as well as examples. Okay, so for today, okay, we gonna discuss, or I will explain about make or buy decisions. Okay, so as we know that the chemical product is the made out of the many components. Okay, often the company will buy from the supplier, or they can make some component in house. Okay, so only actually for B2C or B2B products. Okay, the final product is a few companies can get the raw materials from the natural resource. That's why they have to outsource from the contractor manufacturer. Okay, so yeah, so if we cannot do in-house, of course we have to get outsourced. Okay, for example, what is the good example is like vanillins, right? So vanillins we can use as a flavor additive, okay, or pharmaceuticals, okay. So generally we will buy or get this vanillin from other supplier, okay, rather than we do in-house. This is due many reasons. Later I will explain and you can refer to the table. Okay. So another example, such as if you want to make a PET bottle, right? Okay. The the raw materials like xylene and as well as the terephthalic acid. Okay. Oh no, from xylene to make a terephthalic acid, and then we react with the ethylene glycol so that we can make a PET bottles. Okay. So this xylene as raw materials. Okay. So we have also buy from other suppliers. Okay. And there's another example is a air purifier. Okay. As a previous example in chapter 5, right? So maybe the company can buy the HEPA filter, okay, PCO catalyst, but you can assemble at the plant site. Okay. So this is the example of the outsourcing. And actually the for this part, actually we want to know how this decision are made. Okay, either you want to go to the make decision or buy decision. Make decision is a in-house. Okay, while for the buy decision is the outsourcing. Okay, why is not moving this? Okay, so if you look at here in this slide, okay, uh, a strategic choice is often made between producing an item internally or in-house, or buying it externally from an outside supplier outsourcing. Okay. Actually, if you want to do comparison also based on the IR also possible. Okay. This is I will show you in the example later. If you found that outsourcing is have a higher IRR than in-house, so we can proceed with outsourcing rather than we do in-house. But if in-house IRR is greater than outsourcing, so we go on in-house. Okay. So items that are strategic in nature should be produced internally, if at all possible. Okay, for example, the item is critical to the success of the products, which is very special products. Okay, required specialized design and manufacturing skills. Maybe they have not many capable or reliable supplier can do for these products. Okay, or extremely limited, and the item fits well within the firm's core competency. Okay, and for the outsourcings, this is non-strategic items. Okay, maybe economically attractive. Okay, so if you look at here, this is the factor that influencing make or buy decision and the heuristic for the decision making. Okay, for actually this table is important for the procedure to make by analysis. Okay, there's a step. Actually, we can do in parallel the procedure. We gather the informations for the outsourcing and for the internally, and then we have evaluate. Okay, this data from the outsourcing or internally. Okay, so that you can make decision. So this table is important either you want to um, make a decision or by decisions. Okay, so if you look at here that the left side is the situation favoring make. Okay, this one. Okay, and the right side is situation favoring buy or sub contracting. Okay, so usually if in term of the manufacturing technology, okay, so if we favoring for buy or subcontracting, generally the company has limited production experience, or maybe the other supplier is better knowledge in manufacturing technology, which is superiority in of the vendor's technology. Okay, but if situation is favoring to your company or make decisions, okay, the technology is newly developed in-house, or the company is in leadership position. Okay, or something like you need a special formulation. Okay, you need to design that offer unique competitive advantage in the marketplace. Okay, so you have situation favoring on the for the mix. Okay, similarly also for the resources. Okay, if you look at here examples, situation which is favoring buy or subcontracting. Okay, company has limited facilities or inefficient capacity. Have limited space for the new production line, or for example, your company want to reduce time to market, right? Okay, since if you do outsource, maybe it's gonna take a longer time rather than you buy from the supplier. Okay, so in situation of make decisions, okay, no competent supplier is available. Okay, as well as the quality of available ingredient does not meet the specification. Okay, so this is favoring for make decision. Okay, and the other, this is the other factors that you can look later. Okay, so even if you decide to purchase the component or ingredients from the contracting manufacturer, okay, but you have do not rely on the only one supplier or single supplier, because it actually is related with the failure risk. Okay, it's gonna be what is it, resulting in the war price. Okay, or disruption of the productions. Okay, increase product cost. So do not rely on single supplier. Okay, so you can get many quotation from other company, and then you can decide which one is aligned with your ingredients, or what you need. Okay, okay. So this is the table 19.1 in the text, so you can refer. Okay, okay. So this is the procedure to make buy analysis of product development, which is the activity in make or buy analysis. What is the step actually? Okay, I think in your slide I didn't put the color or the step here, but it's okay. It's just to differentiate which step is the which step and which one in your parallel. Okay. So the analysis is begin with the all make base case, which is you perform internally. Okay, so you have to prepare, and then this is the trigger by consideration, which is base case critics, either yes or no. Okay, actually this one is for make option, and this one is for the buy option. Okay, actually you can do in parallel. Okay, so this trigger by consideration, we have to consider the heuristic for make and buy decision. This is you have to refer in table 19.1. Can who's unmute that microphone? Can you mute? Okay. And then if yes, you proceed to the internal information, which is you need to gather the quality of the ingredients, okay, leaf or supplier, okay, time of delivery, okay, in-house manufacturing experience, and for this we can generate a preliminary by option, okay. After preliminary, we have to confirm by option. How to confirm this by options? Okay, we have to do external information. This is you have to gather the quotation, vendors, capability, okay, so that you can confirm by option. Okay, if the ability and the acceptability uh, 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 it can be established. Okay, so that we can confirm this by option. And in parallels, uh, we can proceed with the make option, which is we can identify this one. Okay, so this one maybe we can identify the process design, cost estimation, similarly, okay, quotations, who's the supplier, okay, and then from this step, okay, we combine here, okay, so this one we can combine buy option as well as make option, okay, to generate manufacturing process with different combination of make by step, and then you can submit the proposals, okay, to the top management to make a final decision. So the top management will evaluate and give the score. Which one is more attractive? Okay, whether buy option or make option. Okay, so this is the step. Okay, okay. Any question about this procedure? I think this is a easy explanation. We will see the example. Okay, we will compare between make decisions as well as buy decision. Okay, the scenario between make as well as buy scenario. Okay, so let's see this example. Okay, the example two. Actually, if in the textbook, this one is example 19.2, right? And then this one is example 19.3. Okay, so this table actually is for this A. Okay, not for both. Okay, this one is a different. Uh, 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 this is just extension from the example one. This one also extension from the example one actually. Okay, okay. So if you look at here, that recall the previous example one. Okay, in the slide actually, the marketing team now suggests a more realistic estimate of the sale volume and a pricing strategies as follows. Okay, this table. Okay, that they try to maybe because uh, more realistic estimation, maybe due to the we introduce new product, right? Maybe the sales is pick up slowly. Okay, that's why the marketing team introduce the new price for the sales volume. Okay, that is one of the strategy. Or we want to increase the sales, expand the sales. Okay, so marketing teams will suggest new sales projection. Okay, so the first scenario, okay, actually we compare two possibility. Make scenario, this is a make decision to accommodate the increased production in the second year. Okay, if you look at it in the second year, the engineering team recommends that equipment cost be increased from 3 million. If you still remember from the example one, okay, the equipment cost is 3 million, but the marketing suggests increase to 5 million. Okay, it is also known that market value of equipment after 3 years is 2.5 million. Okay, they have value for the equipment, but for the previous example, the value is zero, which is nil, right? This is related with the table, this table. Okay, for the buy scenario, okay, the additional 20,000 unit in year two are outsourced to a contract manufacturer, meaning that this one, if you look at here, 20,000, this is expected to increase the variable cost from 80, okay, from 80 by 30 to 100, but 110. So meaning that, if you look at here, okay, so 20,000, or from the previous table, okay, 20,000 times with $110, $110, and then the rest 50,000, because 50,000 still internally, only 20,000 is outsourced, times with $80. Okay. So this is expected to increase the variable cost by 30 to 110 per unit. Okay. So the initial price is actually $80 per unit. The market value of the 3 million initially, right? Equipment after 3 years is 1.5 million. Still have value for the equipment after 3 years. Okay. How can we compare this one? How can we evaluate? So if you look at here, okay, if you look at here, that equipment cost, okay, this is the equipment cost. You have to make a new book value. Okay, you have to calculate new book value and also depreciation. Okay, from the previous example. Previous example is, this one is 3 million, right? If you still remember, this one is 3 million, and this one is 3 million. But now is increased to 5 million. Okay. Similarly, based on the 5 years MACRS, time with the 0.2 is equal to 1,000, and just calculate. Okay. 4,000, 2,400, 1,440. And then after tax money from selling. So if you look at here, since they have what is it, this one 2,400, right? The market value of the equipment still there. Okay, 2.5 million, not zero, meaning that 2,500 minus with 1,440, okay, times with 1 minus 0.4, this one. Okay, after tax money, this one, right? So we can get 6,336, meaning that you put the equipment sales, okay, after 3 years is at year 3, 6,336. Okay, so this one is different if you look at here, depending on the revenue or sales. Okay, this one, this table, right? Okay, just put on that table. Okay, so previously is this table is 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Okay, no changes, but now is changes along with the year. Okay, along with the period. And fixed advertisement cost is similar. Okay, similar, but they have different for the variable cost. Okay, this one is, since if you look at here, the number of units sale every year is different. This one is 30,000, 30,000, 70,000, and 50,000. But for the previous examples, year 1, year 2, year 3 is similar, 50,000, right? So we have times with $80 times with number of unit. This is the variable cost. Okay, and then similarly, just you can get this one. Okay, IFO. Okay, this one minus with this one, and then depreciations you put here. Okay, and then you can get EBIT similarly. Okay, just minus, and then tax this one times with the 40%. Okay, and then ATOI. Okay, this is similar calculation. Okay, and this one is 636. We can get from this one, the value of the equipment. Okay, and then you add this one, right? This one. Okay, so this one still to negative 2,000. This one is, you still remember, right? The equipment cost is 5,000. We spend 5,000 for the equipment, meaning that this one is negative 7,000, but previously is negative 3,000, negative 3,000. This one, right? This one is become 7,000 and previously negative 5,000, meaning that we have to inject about 9 million, okay, for the investment. And then what we have to do is to calculate the IRR. Okay, IRRs, we look at here that we set 0 and we get R is equal to 20.05%. Okay, so this is for make scenario. Okay, how about for B? Okay, for B is it said outsource to the contract manufacturer, meaning that at year 2, right? This side here year 2. Okay, so for the year 2, okay, if you look at here, we calculate, as I told you that this one outsource only 20,000, 110. Okay, 110. And this one is $80, still internally 50,000. So we can get variable cost at year 2, 6,000 to 200. Right, this one. Okay, this one. Okay, okay. And then book value is similar, just like example 1. Book value is still similar, 864. Okay, and then after tax money, okay, from the selling equipment, since the, what is it? It stated that the equipment after 3 years, okay, is 1.5 million. Okay, this one minus with this one times with the tax. Okay, so we can get 380. And then we put here equipment sale. Okay, since they still have a value for the equipment. Previously is only 0. That's why we didn't put. Okay, so we put the sales. Okay, similarly, and then different is only this one. Okay, what else the different? This one, and this one is the same, and this one is going to be different. EBIT is different. Okay, and this one different. So we can get this one. So just add on. This one still 7,000, 1,800, 8,500. Oh, 14. Okay, and then we calculate the IRR. Okay, we can get 27.551. So if you compare, this IRR is much greater than the previous one. Okay, so from that one we can do comparison. Okay, so we can do comparison here that make scenario 20.05 and buy scenario is 27.551, meaning that we can choose this buy scenario, which is more profit actually. Okay, so it's a excellent business decision. Okay, so from this one we can conclude, or we can suggest that the company can have extra capacity in a flexible way. Okay, save upfront investment as well as result in higher return. Okay, so but both is still larger than bank interest rate, which is 5%. Okay, if you still remember, both can proceed, but this one is much better. Okay, because it give IRR. Okay, any question about the decision about make scenario and buy scenario before we proceed with the tutorial? I hope you can understand. So they have about 25 minutes. Can you do this one? Okay, I think you already have tutorial with the previous tutorials. Okay, recall the previous example 1. Okay, the sales of air purifier seems to pick up slowly after product launching, but the project team has a big vision to seek a larger market share. Okay, sorry, I did not share this one with you. I just make this tutorial. Okay, through discussion with the management team and marketing team, the marketing team suggests new sales projection as shown in the following tables. Okay, so meaning that if you look at here, it changes, right, every year. Okay, with the new revenue. Okay, calculate the investor rate of returns. Does the project can be continued? Okay, and similarly, the equipment cost increased to 6 million from 3 million. Okay, from 3 million. Just refer to the example 1. And then use 5 years MACRS. Okay, the market value of the equipment after 3 years is 2 million. Okay, can you take one paper, okay, and do this one? I give you time, and then we discuss. Okay, I have the answer already. Then we discuss. Okay, if you recognize this one, this tutorial actually is almost similar, just like a mixed scenario. This one. Okay, can you do? I give you time, about 20 minutes. Okay, maybe I give you link for the Padlet, I think, if you want to share. So how can we start this one? Actually, is similar, just like this. Okay, determines the what is the determines the depreciations as well as the value. Okay, and then sale. Okay, if you look at here, this is the sale, right? Similarly, this is the revenue or the sale. Okay, just put on the second column. Okay, and the same of the fixed cost and also variable cost, I think is the same. Okay, and then you get the IFO, new depreciation, this one, new depreciation. Okay, EBIT. Okay, atau OCF. Okay, and then you have to, since good morning, betul. May I question related to the project? May I know how to calculate economic potential for the formulation product? I think you have to calculate the IRR. This one, economic potential. Economic potential for the formulation product.
Yeah, I think
Okay, dah tahu ya. Is it
agree with Dr. Asmadi, since I prepared that before we go through this chapter actually, so maybe we can perhaps change to the latest one is
latest one?
yeah.
Because I think it's too general, right?
Yep. Normally economic potential we calculate for the plan design.
Yeah,
Plan design we calculate for economic potential, but it seems that this more apa orang kata IRR is actually more
related to this one.
more related to this one. Okay.
I think so. We have to change to IRR and whether this project can continue or not. I think it's much better. Okay. H1K. Later we revise the project. Okay. What? Okay. So we continue this one. Okay, you have to calculate the after tax money from the selling equipment. This one is if you still remember, we changed to 2 million. This one 2.5, right? Okay. So 2 million minus with this one times with the 1 minus 0.4 so that we can get the equipment sale. Okay, just similarly. Can you do this one? I give you 2 minutes. I want to prepare the Padlet. Maybe if you finish, you can post in the Padlet. Padlet dashboard. You can discuss with your friend. Doesn't matter. Okay, for today we just cover until make or buy decision. It's almost 40 minutes. Okay, for next week, maybe we can I can explain about the pricing product. Okay, as well as the factors that affecting the. I think it's very short. It's just about the factors that affecting the, what is it? The product development. Okay. And I already give the, what is it? The lecture note to all sections, and maybe your lecture will give it to you later. Yeah. Okay, let me share this one my Padlet. If you have the Excel, is it all the lecture already share the Excel? Maybe you can just put in the Excel. Share. Okay, this is my Padlet. Okay. So you can push in the Padlet so that we can discuss actually. So this is the question. I'll give you until 11:50.
For section 2,
Mhm.
please submit your tutorial to our Padlet as well. So you need to submit to Dr. Asmadi and my Padlet as well.
Okay.
Alright, for section 2.
Okay, for other section I'm not sure, but if you want to send to my Padlet also is okay, because we just want to have a discussion. That's all. Boleh, we can discuss in this just a short discussion, okay, and then after that for home exercise, okay, betul lah. So we just discuss, and then you can submit. You can decide either you want submit as a tutorials, okay, because I already prepared the solution, okay. We discuss first, okay. Yeah. I think this part, the part one is the important one. The next part is is just a general, okay. Okay, anyone's already submit to the my Padlet, just let me know, okay. But still nobody submit. It's okay if you seems like you confident, your answer is you already answered and is correct. You can submit to Padlet. It's just a matter of discussion. Nothing so serious. Yeah, Excel we can share. I already update in the Google Drive. Alah, I'm not sure for tutorial 3. For all you can tutorial 3 I just make it to just
Excel tu saya tak share lagi Dr. Madi sebab saya punya section saya tengok submission tu diorang tak hantar lagi, jadi saya tak
okay lah.
share lagi lah.
Tak apa. Okay.
So sebab saya cadang bila diorang dah siap tu baru nak share lah.
Okay lah. It's depending on all
Sama
the
juga. Saya pun tak share dengan student lagi Excel.
Okay, I will update include the tutorial T. Okay. So that you can share later. Okay.
Nanti kita bagi sekaligus lah Excel tu.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Okay, you have 5 minutes. Anyone? Anyone can share? Still no response. Okay, just follow previous example. This example too for make scenario. Okay, I hope you can do this one. Okay, you have 1 minute. Still nobody share. Okay, okay. I hope. I guess you all of you try to this tutorial. Okay.
Ada soalan tu tadi.
Tak nampak ni soalan lah.
Calculate the variable cost in the chat box.
Oh, ada soalan.
Hmm.
How to calculate the variable cost? How to calculate the variable cost? So if you look at here, this is the number of unit, right? This is the question. This is number of unit. Okay, unit sales. Okay, so unit sales times with 80 $80. Similar, this one. So that is for the variable cost. Okay, this is the original cost for each unit. Okay, so meaning that 50,000 unit times with $80. 80,000 unit times with $80. 60,000 unit times with the $80. Okay, so you can get variable cost. Okay, that's why we call it as a variable, not fixed, because it's changed with time. Okay, so time's up. It's okay. Anyone want to share? It's okay, just you can post until the variable cost or we can discuss. Nobody.
I think somebody can just share the
Just share, yeah.
progress because the
Progress.
task money will continue from what you left.
Yes.
If let's say you until certain step only, then he will continue. Hopefully somebody can share. We don't
Anyone?
have any prize to give.
Yeah. This is not exam.
Don't worry
can
to
discuss.
make mistake. Just share
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Seems nobody also. Yeah, give about 2 minutes. Try to share. Anyone? Or maybe I call the name. Who's the
Dah tahu 4 dah panggil nama lagi. Apa?
Umi Zulaikha. Awak laki number. Kalau tak PSM tak lulus.
Oh, nak panggil juga lah. Sini saya ada nak?
Boleh Umi?
Belum siap doktor.
Tak apa, share je.
Saya baru buat awal.
Baru awal.
Tak siap kira variable cost lagi.
Okay. Tak apalah, saya share ni je lah PowerPoint. Okay.
Sorry doktor.
Okay. But I think this is one of the assignment you have to submit to the. For me, my section, I will make it as a tutorial to submit to the e-learning. I think almost similar also for all the section. Okay. So let me share the Excel. Okay. The answer. Okay, just a glance or a brief explanation about the what is it? Oh, the answer. Okay, let me share. Because we have about 10 minutes. Let me share. Okay. Slow pula laptop ni. Okay. So this one. So this is tutorial 2. How about the equipment cost? I think the equipment cost. Oh, sorry. This one is for example 1. Okay. Sorry. Okay. This one. Can you see this Excel file, right? Okay. If you look at here, this is the equipment cost. Okay. From the question is stated that the equipment cost is 6 million, right? Okay, so 6 million times with the depreciation about 20%, so that you can get depreciation the tax basis. Okay, so that you can get depreciation. Okay, and then from the depreciations, okay, 6,000 minus with 1,200, we can get 4,800 similarly. Okay, so until year 3. Okay, and then for the sales, okay, if you look at from the points, okay, is a revenue. Okay, this one is 15,000, 1,200, and 30,800. Okay, and then similarly, fixed and advertising hours is similar. Okay, the changes is here. Okay, the blue one is actually there's a changes here. Okay, there's a changes here. Okay, already depending on the equipment cost as well as based on the equation, based on the question. Okay, so if you look at here that there's a changes here for year 2 and year 1, year 2 and year 3. Okay, similarly also for IFO, depreciation, EBIT as well as OCF. Okay, and WC is still similar. Okay, capital spending is 5,000. Okay, I think with our capital spending is not 5. So sorry. This one it should be 6,000. Okay, this one should be 6,000 because our equipment cost. Okay, this one should be 6,000. Right, 6,000. This one is 7,000, 5,000. No, this one is still 5,000. Sorry. Okay, still 5,000. Okay, and then this one is negative 2,000, 7,000. Okay, this one is some changes here. Okay, so for this one, okay, if you look at here, our equipment after 3 years, okay, after 3 years is 2 million. 2 million minus weight 17228 times weight 10.4, so that we can get 160. Okay, so just add this one, so we can get 5,000, 7,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4 million. Okay, not 4,000. And then we calculate the IRR. If you look at here, 35.4, much greater. Okay, so the project still continue for if you choose for the make scenario. Okay, so if you want to draw the cash flow, okay, so similarly, after 1 year, project cumulative cash flow is positive. Okay, so this is just I take one scenario for the make scenario. If we change in the variable cost or the unit sales, okay, for each year. Okay, any question about this one? How can we know to calculate book value at year 2 and 3? Now you have to calculate book value year 1, 2 and 3. Okay, if you still remember the definition of the book value, okay, please refer back at the previous slide. Okay, book value is the original price minus the total number of depreciation. So meaning that this one 6,000, this one 6,000 minus with 1,200, so that you can get 4,800, and this is original. 4,800 minus with 1920. Okay, and then 1920 minus with 11552. And this is book value, not only for second year or third year, it's for all years. Okay, starting from year 1. This is, we call it a product life cycle. We want to get profit, right? This one year 0 and year -1 is the product development. Okay, you want to prepare how about your investment, that's why it's negative. Okay, any more questions before we stop? What is the depreciation for tutorial 1? For tutorial 1, I think tutorial 1 is similar. Depreciation is annual cost. Okay, depreciation annual cost. Depreciation, if depreciation for tutorial 1, okay, if you still remember, the fixed investment or the sale is 1.85 million. Okay, and then the annual cost is fixed cost. Okay, 650. Okay, for depreciations, okay, since the fixed investment is 1.8 million, okay, so you have to times with 20%. That is the depreciation. Okay, Doctor, is book value only used in make or buy analysis? Yeah. Okay, you have to use if you want to determine the cumulative project flow or project cash flow. This is important, make and buy analysis. Okay, for Doctor, for this question, the table for unit sales, selling price and unit is always provided. What do you mean always provided? Is it Makamba? Michelle, what do you mean by always provided? Is it in the test or for the exam? Of course, we have to provide. If not, you cannot answer the question. Okay. Okay. I know the capital spending is 5,000. Why not 6,000? Yeah, sorry, 6,000. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, 6,000. This is equipment. 6,000, right? Thank you.
What was the question, Madi? Because we cannot see the question.
Okay. The question. Oh, okay. Sorry. Actually, the student asking, what's the? Okay. Is the book value used only in make or buy analysis? Yeah, of course you have to do for book value. Okay, because book value is related with the depreciation. Okay, not only for a second year and third year. So you have to calculate first, second, and third. Okay, and then second question, Doctor, for this question, the table for unit sales, selling price, and revenue is always provided. Yes, for test or I think it's for finance, we provide this unit sales. Okay, selling price. Okay, and then Doctor, may I know why the capital spending is 5,000? Why not 6,000? Actually, it's 6,000. Sorry. Okay, Doctor, tax value will be given in the project. Yes, tax value is we have given. That is one of the information that will be given. Don't worry, because from the tax value, that is a federal rate as well as from the government. Okay, we have to provide to calculate. Okay, similarly also for the bank rate, bank interest rate, because you want to do you have to make a comparison. Okay, any more questions?
Question by Ijat tu. How to
Ijat.
calculate the equipment sales yang atas lagi tu?
How to calculate equipment sales? Is it after 3 years or after 3 years? Okay, for as I told you, right, how to calculate. Okay, I share again the equipment sale. If zero, no need to calculate the equipment sales. It's already zero. But if they have a value after 3 years or at year 3, you have to calculate the equipment value. If you look at here, right, from the question, you still remember, can you refer to the question for the tutorial 3? For the tutorial 3, right? It stated that the market value of the equipment after 3 years is 2 million. Okay, 2 million. Meaning that after 3 years, they have value. Okay, so if you look at here, to calculate the equipment sales, this one is 2 million, right? This one. Okay, and then the value of 1728 is obtained from the book value. Okay, this one. This one. Okay, and times with tax rate, 1 minus tax rate, so that we can get final equipment sale, 163. That's how to calculate the equipment sales. But if zero, no need to times with, no need to put this 2,000, meaning that this one is zero. Okay, that is the equipment sale. Okay, meaning that this one is zero. Just like example 1, right? So no need to calculate. There's a no value. Okay. Okay. Total tax value. Okay, I think I answered all the question. Any more question? I think it's clear. Okay. So for my section, please submit this tutorial 1, 2, and 3. Tutorial 1 and 2 is the deadline is today. Okay. Tutorial 3, I will give the deadline. So I hope this is clear. I think this part is the important part. Okay, that you have to understand. Okay, any more questions? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if no questions, we end our class today. Okay, we have last class next week. Actually, it's very short. Okay, very short. I think I just prepared the video. Very short. Okay, and then some. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, see you next week.